So PAX East is going on, everybody. I love the PAX conferences. I really want to go to one of these days, just because they seem like they're a lot of fun. They're not the big corporate thing like E3 is. It's not over bloated. They still want people to come and enjoy games and talk about games, and they make it more available for littler game developers as well as the big game developers. So I just want to run down some of the cool things that went down at this year's PAX East. So first and foremost, Blizzard came out with more Overwatch footage. They showed some new characters, and they actually told us that the beta would be available this fall. And if you don't know what Overwatch is, it's probably like the most imaginative third-person shooter team co-op game I've ever seen. It looks amazing. Literally, go ahead and type it in YouTube, and that movie looks like something I wish they would make into like an actual 2-hour movie. The little like 10-15 minutes that they show. You can be a gorilla who's got like super smart powers. You can be this guy who like skates and shoots. And I'm not describing it very well, but just go ahead and look at it, and it looks amazing. Just looks awesome, and I want to know how I can get into this beta. I really want in, even though I think I'd need a better computer to play it on, because it's probably got pretty advanced graphics.
Hey, if you want to drop down some money, I can hook you up with a good computer. Lots of money.
Not your computer, right? Lots of money if I want to drop down lots of money.
I mean, you could have my computer, and then I'll just use the money to replace my computer.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean the one that always crashes in the middle of the shows?
You shut up. You shut your face.
So, all right. So the next big piece of news coming out is Xbox One. I actually kind of like this. Was considering doing an auto DLC download feature. So what they're talking about is if you buy a game, let's say like a Call of Duty game, and you sign up for the season pass, they'll just, whenever the DLC is available, automatically your system will just automatically start downloading it whenever you get online, which is pretty cool because as some of the other games, not necessarily like Call of Duty, because they let you know, hey, DLC is coming up. But like I remember I got BioShock Infinite, and I got the season pass for that. But I never knew when the new ones were coming out, so I would either have to keep checking it or I'd wait. And every now and then I'd jump on and be like, "Oh, that came out like 2 weeks ago. I wish I would have known that," you know. So it sounds like an interesting idea. It's kind of having them creep back into the always-on feature, I think, but it's not quite there, and it's interesting.
Although anything that even approaches always on kind of makes me angry.
Yeah, well, I like this idea. It's under consideration, and I think it'd be cool. But
you would think it's cool.
The next piece of news out of PAX East, Heroes of the Dorm tournament. Yes, that's right, Heroes of the Dorm. There's a tournament going to be happening on, I believe Blizzard made Heroes of the Storm. Is that Blizzard? That's Blizzard,
yes.
right?
Yes,
Blizzard,
that's
Heroes of the Storm, that's a MOBA.
Still in, yeah.
Yeah, it's still in like beta, but like apparently they're already ready to have a tournament with it. So okay, yeah. So they're having a tournament where they'll be looking for the best college teams to come together and play, you know, a huge tournament. Which actually the finals will be broadcast on ESPN. Which, you know, we're bringing major games into, you know, everybody's living room now, and there's going to be there's going to be about $450,000 up for grabs. And if you are one of the winning teams, I think it's 4 versus 4, you will get about $25,000 to be put towards your college education. And now this isn't necessarily, you don't have to be in college right now. You could have just graduated college or something like that, and they'll put it towards paying off your student loans. So I think this is a really, really cool little thing. And ESPN is even going to be broadcasting it. I mean, we did a story a while back about a college offering a scholarship for League of Legends. So it's interesting how they're tying in gamers with colleges now.
Yeah, I think it's a good trend.
Yeah, I like it. And then the last thing, PAX East wasn't really all that big. Now, they did show off a lot of Final Fantasy 15 episode Duske, or if you went there, you could pretty much play the demo. And people were saying they played for 3 hours and they didn't even finish everything. Now, I kind of talked about that a little more when I talked about the 40 minutes of new footage that was unveiled, so I won't go into that much right now. But a lot of cool things came out of that, which if you haven't pre-ordered Final Fantasy Type 0, just go ahead and do that if you want to be able to play episode Duske for Final Fantasy 15. But, yeah, the last little bit was Witcher 3 is coming out with an Xbox One custom console, and I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either. I didn't think Witcher was that big of a
Witcher 3, everybody's
franchise.
loving this game. Once they started coming out with at E3 when they started showing off a lot of things, people were just falling in love with Witcher. So everybody's like, "Oh, it's gonna be the best next gen game yet." Maybe, could be, possibly, probably not. I'm not a big Witcher fan. I played Witcher 2, and it just really, I just didn't get into it. And they were like, "You don't need to play Witcher 1 to play Witcher 2, because Witcher 1 was PC only. Witcher 2 I got on Xbox 360, and it just didn't work for me. I was just like, nah, there's some cool aspects to this game, but just not cool enough. Can't get into it. Story's just too convoluted. Don't really care about the main character. Powers aren't that cool. Like, I was like, oh, I'm a Witcher. I'm supposed to be this big, crazy monster hunter. And it's like, I'm just kind of average. So it's not like Skyrim when you were like the Dragonborn.
Kind of average.
He's kind of average, you know. Like Skyrim, I think the reason I love Skyrim so much because it was so big, but I literally, when I was running through everything, I was like, I'm the Dragonborn. What you gonna do? I'm the Dragonborn. Watch me shout you away. Like, there wasn't that much of a strong story thread, but I could always say, I'm the Dragonborn. Someone walk up to me, you're in my way. I'm the Dragonborn. So, I had fun doing that. That's just me, though. I'm kind of weird from time to time. So, let us know what you thought about PAX East. Did you enjoy it? Is there any stories that I missed that were really, really cool? Like I said, Overwatch is going to be the game I want in the beta. Want in. Let me in. Let me in. Please.
Let me in first. My computer's better.
No, don't let Brendan in. No.
I can almost play it.
Whereas I can't even come close. But I don't know. Let us know what you thought about PAX East. Hit us up. Comments down below. Of course, at What's My Face on Twitter. Google Plus and Facebook. Always good ways of getting a hold of us.